Let's continue now. Miscellaneous exercise 7. Up to 6th question, I suppose we did in the last session. Now let's go to question number 7. So the question says, a question paper consisting of 12 questions. The total number of questions equals to 12. There are two parts, part 1 and part 2. Part 1 contains total 5 questions and here total 7 questions. Number of questions 5 and 7. A student is required to select total 8 questions. Total 8 questions should be selected. 8 questions should be selected with the condition that at least 3 from each part. At least 3 from each part. So minimum 3 should be selected from each part. So how we'll do here? Like this. So part 1 has total 5. Part 2 has total 7. So what we do is here, suppose I have selected 3 from this. So here 3, then here you must select how much? 5. So one is this possibility. Or now I can select 4. So from part 2 must be 4. This is another possibility. Or if I select 5 here, then I must select 3 here. Every time you see, the total selection is 8. You might have noticed here. Total selection is 8. Now can I select 6 here? If I write 6 here, then I need to take 2 here. That means 2 will come from this. Here it says that there are at least 3. So this will not be there, remember. Right? So there are 3 possibilities. This or this or this. So how do we write this? I will write like this. Therefore, total number of ways equals to, here 3 should be from 5. So it can be done in 5C3 ways. AND means into 5 from 7. So 7C5. Or odd means plus. 4 should be selected from this out of 5. So 5C4. AND means into. Next 4 should be selected from here 7. Or plus. Now this here 5. So 5C5. And 3. AND means into. 3 should be selected from 7. So 7C3. Fine. Y plus, because you are using odd. Odd means addition, remember, as I told you earlier. And AND means into. This and this, so here into. Now simplify this. What is 5C3? I'll write directly here. I'll skip one step. That formula step I'm going to skip here. Directly I'm writing 5 into 4 into 3 factorial. That will get cancelled. One more 2 factorial is there, which is 2. What is 7C5? That is 7 into 6 into 5 factorial. That will get cancelled with this upon 2 factorial, which is 2. Plus, what is 5C4? You know 5C4 is same as 5C1. If you recall, this is same as 5C1. And NC1 is always N. So this is 5. Fine. What about 7C4? That is 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 factorial. That will get cancelled with this. And 7 minus 4, 3 factorial. So here one more 6. Just simplify, you will realize. Plus, you know that this is always 1. NC1 is always N. And NCN is always 1. You know these two things. Right? So here in the last term, what we'll get in the last term? 5C1, 5C5 is 1 7C3 सेम एज 7C4, तो आपने यहाँ पे जो लिखा वही कॉपी करना है, 6 into 5 into 4 upon 6, और use the formula, you'll get the same answer. So if we simplify this, what we'll get here, this is 10, this is 21, so 210 plus 6 will get cancelled, 35 into 5, so 175 plus this is just 35, so finally you will get here 420. This many ways 8 questions can be selected. Remember, the question was how many ways a student select the questions. Remember, you might have noticed there is a question of a combination because you are using the word selection. Okay, next question. Question number 8. 8th question. What about question number 8? Determine the number of 5 cards combination. So there is a question of combinations from a pack of 52 cards. From 52 cards. So you have total 52 cards. Fine. If each selection has exactly one king, right? 5 cards selected in which exactly one king. We had earlier one of the question, if you remember, regarding one SS, if you just recall. See the exercise 7.4, question number C6. There you will see that exactly one S combination. वहाँ पे भी 5 cards का भी था. You can just refer. I'll write the question number here. The question is 7.4, 6th number. 7.4, question number 6. Have a look there. You will realize. Okay. So you know there are 4 kings, you know, number of kings equals to 4. So ones should be selected from this 4. From 4 one should be selected because exactly one hona chahiye. Now remaining 4, this should be selected from remaining cards. How many cards? 48 cards, right? Remaining cards are 48. So number of ways of doing this, number of ways of selecting this equals to 1 card out of 4, 4C1, and so into 4 cards from 48, so 48C4. Right? We just look at that, you will realize एक fixed ही है. Which one? You know that one king is fixed. Total how many cards you have selected? 5. But in each combination one is, you know, king. So that would come from the total kings. How many kings are there? 4. How many cards now you are left with? 48. So remaining 4 should come from there. Simplify this. You know NC1 is n. So this is just 4. What about this? You know 48 factorial upon 48 minus 4. 44 factorial into here 4 factorial. You just simplify. How do we simplify? Bigger factorial in terms of the smaller factorial. So 48 into 47, 46, 45 into 44 factorial. That will get cancelled with this upon 24. 4 factorial, you know, 24. So simplify. So I'll get the backside answer. Right? This is simple algebra. The important one is this step, remember. Okay. Let's go to 9th question now. Question number 9 here. What about 9th question? Read the question. What's given? You are given that there are 5 men, okay, and 4 women. Fine. Arrange in a line. You are arranging where? In a line. In such a way that women occupy even places. See, this is the question of, you might have noticed, question of arrangement. Okay, you are arranging something. You are not selecting. आप select नहीं कर रहे. So it's not the question of selection. Remember, what we are doing? We are arranging. So once you read the question, immediately you must notice that this is a question of what? Permutation. Remember, you are arranging something. So here you are going to arrange this 9 objects total in such a way that women occupy even places. How many places? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. There are 9 places. Now even places should be occupied. So 2nd, 4th, 6th and 8th. Here must have woman, remember. So that's what you are given. Read the question for women. So W1, W2, W3 and W4. So for women the positions are fixed. How many ways the 4 women at 4 positions can be arranged? 4p4, that is 4 factorial. And now the remaining positions, this is for men, remember. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These 5 positions are for 5 men, remember. There are 5 men, you can see. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 5 positions and 5 men. So this can be done. So men can be arranged in how many ways? 5p5, that is 5 factorial, which is how much? 120, you know. And woman can be arranged in how many ways? Woman can be arranged in 1, 2, 4 positions and 4 women, 4p4, that is 4 factorial, which is 24. So how many ways this can be done by counting principle? The product of these two. So therefore total ways of doing this, that's a product of these two, that is 120 into 24. So your final answer would be how much? Just get the product of these two. So you will get here 2880. This many ways this can be done. Fine, very easy question, not a big task, remember. Fine, but what is important one here? This is a question of what? Permutation. Okay. Now let's go to next question here. What about next question? The next question 10. Read the question and decide whether it's a question of permutation or combination. So it's a question of what you are going to do here. 10 are to be chosen. So it's a selection. So it's a question of combination, remember. 10 students are to be chosen out of 25. So total how many students? 25 students. Okay. 10 students are to be chosen. 10 students are selected for a party. With this condition. What's the condition here? That 3 students who decide that either they will go for party or they will not go for the party. All 3, remember. Right? So some fixed 3 students may go for party, or odd means you might have noticed. Odd means what? They may not go for, odd means addition, sorry. Odd may not go for party. May not go for party. All together, remember. Either all of them will join the party or none of them will join the party, remember. Okay? Suppose all of them are going for party. So 3 student है वो तो जाने वाले ही है, फिक्स्ड ही है. बचे कितने स्टूडेंट? 22. रिमेंबर. फाइन. सो फ्रॉम दिस 3, ये 3 तो आप ले लो. सो दिस शुड बी सेलेक्टेड, रिमेंबर. राइट. सो हाउ मेनी वेज दिस कैन बी डन? C3 C ways. And बाकी कितने बचे 7, क्योंकि ये 3 तो चले गए पार्टी में, बाकी 7 बचे, तो 7 किस में से होना चाहिए 22 में से आना चाहिए. सो हाउ मेनी वेज दिस कैन बी डन 22C 3 ways. क्लियर? ओके. यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, दिस 3 स्टूडेंट्स आर नॉट गोइंग फॉर पार्टी एट ऑल, रिमेंबर. सो हियर टोटल स्टूडेंट्स आर 22. अब 3 स्टूडेंट है ही नहीं, बोल जाओ, रिमेंबर. आप लोग को सिलेक्ट कितने करना है, हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स यू आर गोइंग टू सिलेक्ट. आपको टोटल पार्टी में कितने लेने चाहना है 10, रिमेंबर. सो ये जो 10 है वो 22 में से है. एंड हाउ मेनी वेज दिस कैन बी डन 20C 10 ways. क्लियर? अंडरस्टूड? सी आई रिपीट, ये 3 जाने वाले हैं तो बाकी 22 बचे. All 3 will go, so this is just one way. How many now students are left 22. 3 चले गए, आपको टोटल 10 लेना है, तो बाकी कितने बचे 7. So 7 should be selected from 22. So how many ways it can be done? You know it can be done in how many ways? 22. Oh sorry, here it should be 7. I'm sorry. 22C 7 ways. Okay, 7 लिया. अब it 3 students are not going for the party. तो आपके पास बचे कितने टोटल 22 ही बचे, और कितने सेलेक्ट करना है 10 सेलेक्ट करना है. सो सेलेक्टेड स्टूडेंट शुड बी 10. सो हाउ मेनी वेज इट कैन बी डन 22C 10 ways. Either this or this, and therefore total ways equals to doing this C3 and 22C 7. तो 10 हो गया, और मीन्स प्लस 22C 10. ओके, what is 3C3? That's just 1. You know NCN is always 1. You know this is always 1. That you know NCN is always 1. What is this? Simplify 22 factorial upon 22 minus 7, which is how much? 15 factorial into 7 factorial plus here 22 factorial, 22 minus 10, 12 factorial into 10 factorial. Right? Simplify, not a difficult task, and get the answer. Okay, the important one is this step, remember. This is the important step. Why 3C3 and 22C 7 and why 22C 10? I hope now this is clear to you probably. Next question. In how many ways can the letters of the word assassination be arranged so that all S are together? See, this is a question of permutation, because there is a concept of what? Arrangement. Okay. So here, with the condition that all S are together. So what we do here, I'll just arrange like this. A, then A, 1, 2, 4, this we keep together. A, then you have A, I, then N, A, T, I, O, N, and this S together. You know what is to be done with such question. What we do, we imagine this as one object. इसको आपको एक ऑब्जेक्ट समझना है, because you don't want to separate them. Fine. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Right? There are 10 objects. So I'll write there are 10 objects or positions you can write. Considering these are the one, remember. Considering this as what? Just one here. That you know. Okay. In which what about A? 1, 2, 3. A repeated how many times? 3 times. A repeated 3 times. 1, 2, 3. What about I? I repeated 2 times. This is permutation with like objects, if you remember. And what about N repeated 2 times. Okay, fine. So just imagine this as one object. So total 10 with this repetition. So total number of here words equals to 10 factorial upon how many times A repeated? 3 times, so 3 factorial. I repeated 2 times, so 2 factorial. N repeated 2 times, 2 factorial. If you remember, when we were considering this as a one object, we normally consider the permutation, internal permutations of this. But here all objects are same, S. So there is nothing like different permutation. If you change them internally, you will get just one, so into one. अगर यहाँ पे different होता, it would be like this, for example, S, P, R ऐसा कुछ होता. So if you imagine this as a one objects, then you need to do internal permutation of this. So this can be done how many ways? 3 factorial ways. But यहाँ पे उसका जरूरत नहीं है because all are same. आप कोई भी interchange करो यही रहने वाला है. So it is just one way. Fine. Now you just simplify. If you simplify here, you take 10 factorial till 3. So 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial. That will get cancelled. 2 factorial is 2, 2 factorial is 2. Okay. And so this will get cancelled. Now get the product of this. So we'll get here 1, 5, 1, 2, 0, 0. Right? This many words can be formed in which all S come together, in which all S are always together. Remember how many arrangement? 1,51,200. This many words can be formed. Okay. So this is all about exercises. Now I would like to solve some illustrations, I mean solved examples of the textbook. So let's see some of them. So I'll start with last example 24. See the question. How many ways can 5 girls and 3 boys? So here girls 5 हैं, 5 girls and boys 3 हैं. Boys are 3. Right? I'll not write detail. I'll just give the explanation. You can write in your words. Remember. Okay. Fine. Now what's the condition here? These are arranged, so it's a question of what? Permutation. We are going to use the permutation in such a way that no 2 boys are together. So what we do, between 2 girls we put a boy. Between 2 girls put a boy. Right. So how many girls are there? 5. G, 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 G and G. 5 girls. Okay. Now what I'll do, I can see the positions of the girls are fixed. ये 5 fixed हो गया. So how many ways these girls can be? It's like G1, G2, G3. Remember G1, G2, G3, G4 and G5. How many ways the 5 girls can be rearranged internally? That is 5p5, 5 factorial ways. And now question comes to boys. How will do arrangement about boys? Boys के arrangement कैसे करेंगे? So here between 2 girls I can put 1 boy here. I can put 1 boy here. कितने boys है? 3 है. I can put here also, remember. Then again no 2 boys are together. The condition is what? No 2 boys are together. I can put boy here also. Here also. यहाँ पे भी रख सकता हूँ. Here, here and here. तो भी 2 boy साथ में नहीं है. I can take these also. देखो मैं एक boy यहाँ पे रखूँ, एक यहाँ पे रखूँ और यहाँ पे रखूँ. Girls साथ में आ सकती है. Boys कभी साथ में नहीं आएंगे. तो बॉयज के लिए पोजीशन कितनी होगी? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. How many positions for boys? 6. इस 6 में भी आप कोई भी 3 जगह सेलेक्ट करो, you will see that boys would not be together. You can see. अगर मैं ये ले लूँ 1, 2 and 3 तो गर्ल्स साथ में आएंगे बट बॉयज कभी साथ में नहीं आएंगे. तो कितनी पोजीशन होगी फॉर बॉयज? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 positions and 3 boys. How many ways it can be done? 6p 3 ways. So these are the total number of ways. Number of ways equals to this 5p5 into 6p3. What is 5p5? आप जानते हैं 5 factorial. What is 6p3? 6 factorial upon n minus r, that is just 3 factorial. So you simplify this, so you will get the 14400, right? The simplification you know now very well how to do. Important one is this. I hope this diagram is clear to you, right? There is more to understand than to write, remember. समझना ज़्यादा इसमें. Clear? आप उल्टा करके देखो, पहले बॉयज को रखो और बाद में गर्ल्स को अरेंज करो. It would not satisfy the conditions given in the question. Right? You write in your language. The important one is this diagram to understand the solution. Writing is not important. You can just write in your words, remember. So let's go to 23rd now. How many numbers greater than you are given how much? 10 lakhs? Okay. So given number is this. 1 followed by 6 zeros. This is a given number. How many numbers greater than this, remember? To find number of numbers greater than this much, greater than 10 lakhs, using 1 2 0 2 4 2 4. How many digits? 6 digits. Here also, no, 7 digits, sorry. Here you have 7 digits. Now using these digits here, you want to do this. So you know that you want to fill up this how many positions? 7 positions. You want to fill up this 7 positions. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. And you also know that 0 should not come at the left position. यहाँ पे 0 नहीं होना चाहिए. That also you know. So either it must be 1 or here it must be 2. It's a fixed हो रहा है, remember. This is fixed. This 2 is also fixed. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Or here 4, which is also fixed. 3 3 4 5 6. If you have any number whose first digit from this left side is 1, it would be always greater than this. क्योंकि यहाँ पे 0 आएगा, then all will not be 0, remember. So any number where your 1 2 or 4 is there, then always this number would exceed the given number 10 lakhs. Now यहाँ पे कितने बचे? तो देखो remaining digits, what are the remaining? एक 1 हटा दो. So 2 0 2 4 2 4. 1 हटा दिया मैंने. So 3 and 6. There 2 repeated twice. Here, sorry, 3 times. 2 repeated 3 times and 4 repeated 2 times. So how many ways this can be done? Permutation with like objects. So 6 factorial upon 3 factorial into 2 factorial. Why 3 factorial? Because 2 repeated 3 times and this is 2 factorial. Fine. Simplify this. What's the simplification of this? If you simplify, you will get 60 probably here. Just simplify. Okay. Come to this. Now drop 2 from there. So here at this place you are left with 1 0 2 4 2 4. 6 digits. So 6 factorial in which 2 repeated 2 times, 2 factorial, 4 repeated 2 times, so again 2 factorial. Right? So here you just simplify, you'll get the 180. 180, remember. इसको गिनना ही नहीं, keep in your mind. ये तो fixed हो गया, forget it. Okay. Now come to this third possibility. There एक 4 ले लिया आपने. So you are left with what? 1 2 0 2 2 4 here. Okay. एक 4 चला गया fixed. 6 digits, 6 factorial, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 factorial, in which 2 repeated how many times? 3 times. So upon 3 factorial, remaining all are distinct. So what is this? Just simplify, this is 120. So either this or this, remember. So therefore, total numbers equals to 60 plus 180 plus 120. Fine. So you will get here finally how much? 360, remember. 300 plus 60. So 360 numbers can be formed, which all numbers would be greater than given number 10 lakhs, remember. Okay. Now next. So 22 number, which is a good example. Find the number of words with or without meaning. So there is a question of permutation. Can be formed using the letters of the word. So given word is this, again A-G-A-I-N. How many words can be formed? That's the first question. So you know here, total words equals to, that's arrangement of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Arrangement of 5 letters in the 5 positions, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, in which A repeated twice, right? So here 5 factorial, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in which A repeated twice, so 2 factorial. Permutation with like objects. So 5 factorial 120 by 2. So you know here 60 words can be formed using the letters of the word this. Okay, that's one part. The second part is, so you have total list of, if you list different words from the letters of this, there will be list of 60 words. Now if these words are arranged according to dictionary order, then the word at the 50th position. To find word at the 50th position. This is the question. Okay. Which word will come at the 50th position? That's the question. And as per which order? Dictionary order. So as per dictionary order, if you arrange the letters, that is A, G, I and N, right? You see, this is the standard way of solving such questions as per dictionary order. Later on also I'll do some extra questions, you will realize. Okay. Now what I did, I've just arranged these letters as per dictionary order. Now you know, as per dictionary order, any word whose first letter A would precedes all the words. ये जितने भी वर्ड फॉर्म हो रहे इसमें जो वर्ड का फर्स्ट लेटर ए है वो सबसे आगे होगा. वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट फर्स्ट पोजीशन. सो इसको अभी फिक्स्ड कर दो, फिक्स्ड. सो व्हाट आई एम इनडायरेक्टली डूइंग, डू यू नो, आई एम फाइंडिंग हाउ मेनी वर्ड्स कैन बी फॉर्म्ड हुज हियर फर्स्ट लेटर इज ए. सो इसमें से ए निकल गया. अब कितने बचे यहाँ पे? A-G-I-N-N. And how many ways this can be done? 4 positions and 4 letters. So this can be done in 4P4. That is 4 factorial. That's 24. So have you realized what I've answered? There are 24 words in this list having A as the first letter. Remember? Fine. Okay. अब हम लोग देखते हैं how many words are there having first letter as G. क्योंकि डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर में ए के बाद कौन सा आएगा? ये लिस्ट में जी आएगा. तो अब मैं जी फिक्स्ड कर दूँ. जी इज फिक्स्ड. ये फिक्स्ड. कितने पोजीशंस है? 4 पोजीशंस. इसके लिए लेटर्स कौन से A-A-I-N. 4 letters, 4 positions, but A repeated twice. So इसके लिए क्या होगा? टोटल नंबर ऑफ वर्ड्स 4 factorial upon 2 factorial. 4 factorial 24, so 12. So what I answered, there are 12 words in this list in which G is the first. डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर पे जा रहे हैं, रिमेंबर. ए वाले 24 थे, जी वाले 12 थे, तो अभी 36 ही हुआ. आपको तो 50th पोजीशन चाहिए, रिमेंबर. तो और एक लिस्ट देख लेते हैं डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर के हिसाब से. नाउ फिक्स्ड, नेक्स्ट आई. अब आई पे आ गए आप. डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर पे जा रहे हैं. 1 2 3 4. आई फिक्स्ड कर दो. कितने लेटर्स, कौन से लेटर्स बचे? ए जी एंड एन. 4 letters, 4 positions, but A repeated twice. So 4 factorial upon 2 factorial, which is 12. Fine. This is 12. अब कितने हो गए? 48 हो गए. You are close to 50, remember. अब as per ये सब 60 words में से है, remember, क्योंकि हम लोग यही letters use कर रहे हैं. Fine. Okay. अब डिक्शनरी पे नेक्स्ट कौन सा आ रहा है? N, remember. Okay. अब N पे आ गए. 36 लेटर्स, सॉरी 48 का लिस्ट बन गया. मैं यहाँ पे n ले लूँ. ओके. अब आप जानते हैं, सपोज इफ आई फिक्स देन 48 तक का लिस्ट बन गया. अब आप 49 एंड 50 पे नियर बाय है, सो n फिक्स्ड कर दो. ओके. नाउ व्हाट आर द रिमेनिंग हियर? ए जी आई, ये 4 बाकी है. सो आई कैन अरेंज लाइक दिस. ए तो आएगा एज पर डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर, सो एन ए भी आएगा एज पर डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर. अब बच्चे कौन से? आई एन एंड जी आई. सो एज पर डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर पहले जी आना चाहिए, फिर आई, योर आई एन एन, है ना. यू सी, दिस इज एज पर डिक्शनरी. ये 48 का तो लिस्ट हो गया. दिस इज एट द 49th पोजिशन. एज पर डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर दिस अकर्स फर्स्ट देन दिस, क्योंकि ये दोनों का पहला 3 लेटर सेम है. यहाँ पे जी है तो डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर में पहले आ जाएगा, बाद में आएगा. सो 50th पोजीशन पे ये वर्ड आएगा. दिस इज एट द 50th पोजीशन. इफ यू डू एज पर द डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर, विच वर्ड? दैट इज sorry, here G. I'm sorry, very sorry, because I need to interchange these two. So here, as per the dictionary order, if you arrange them, the 50th position word is NAIG. Fine, clear? Up to this there is no question. ये 48 हो गया. बाकी 2 के लिए आपने डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर्स की तरह अरेंज किया. एन फिक्स था. 49 ऑनवर्ड्स फर्स्ट लेटर एन ही होगा. फिर आई वांट नियर बाय नंबर, सो आई जस्ट अरेंज एज पर डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर. बाकी जो बचे से, बाकी कौन से बचे थे? ए जी आई. तो जी आई वुड बी बिफोर आई जी एज पर डिक्शनरी ऑर्डर. सो दिस वर्ड विल बी देयर एट द 50th पोजीशन. Question number 21, it's not a difficult question for you. It's like that committee question. We did such questions in the exercises. You can do. 20th question. How many words with or without meaning in which 3 vowels and 2 consonants should be formed from the letters of the word invalid? We had such 2 questions. Right? You can try. Not a big task. I'll just give you the reference number similar to this illustration number 20, example number 20. Let me write that. So this is just a copy of miscellaneous exercise. I'll just give you the reference. You can refer. We did this question. One is question number 1, the daughter question. Right. One is question number 1. Just see that question. You can do this. And one more if you want to see. Question number 6. These 2 questions are just same as this. So you take the help from the solutions of these 2 and try yourself. Do not refer the solution. Just check the answer. I'm sure you can do it. Now we'll discuss example number 19 here. That's based on cards, remember. What's the number of ways of choosing 4 cards? So it's a question of selection, remember. So we use the combination concept. From a pack of 52 cards, 4 cards are selected. 4 cards are selected, satisfying the following conditions. Right? You have several sub questions there. 4 cards select करना है, randomly नहीं करना है, with this condition. Here the first question. What's the first question? Okay, this is also asked. I'm sorry. What's the number of ways of selecting 4 cards? So total ways equals 2. Before we do the first question, we need to answer this also. How many ways 4 out of 52 can be selected? 52 see 4 ways. So it is 52 factorial upon 52 minus 4. It's 48 factorial into 4 factorial. And just simplify. So I'll get the answer. You know how to do this. 52 should be expressed till 48. So 52 into 51 into 50 into 49. 48 factorial will it cancel? 4 factorial, you know, it is just 24. Simplify, so we'll get the answer. Okay. This is not so important. Let's go to now the first question, sub question. 4 cards are of the same suit, right? आप जानते cards में 13 cards from spade, 13 cards from the diamonds. These are called the suits. Right? There are 4 suits, you know, right? You know diamonds का 13 cards, spade का 13 cards, club का 13 cards, and heart के 13 cards. You know these are the total 52 cards. Diamond, spade, club and heart. Okay. Now one should be selected from this. It's written that one from each should, remember. So one from this, selected card 1. One from this, one from this and one from this. So here you must realize what you need to do. Counting principle. These and this and this and this. So total ways equals to here 13C1 and into, you know, and means into. जब भी आप and बोला आपको into लिखना है. And 13 from 1 from this and 1 from 13. So it's just 13 raised to 4. 13C1 आप जानते हैं, our dimension number of time, NC1 is always n, remember. So 13C1 is just 13 here. So we get this here. 13 square, you know, 169. So 169 whole square, whatever it is. But this is your answer. Fine? Okay. Now, here. Sorry. I think I have not read the question properly. I've answered the second question. 4 cards belongs to the different suits. So this is answer to the second question. Right. 1 from each suit. What about the previous question? Previous question thoda alag hai. First question. 4 cards are of the same suit. Now what's the meaning of this? Let me tell you that. So here in the second sub question, first one, that is 4 cards from same suit. Okay, so diamonds का जो 13 है उसमें से 4 आना चाहिए from this 4. स्पेड का जो 13 कार्ड्स है उसमें से 4 आ सकता है. क्लब का जो 13 कार्ड्स है उसमें से भी 4 लेना है. एंड हार्ट का जो 13 कार्ड्स है select 4 from there. So here 4 cards are of the same suit. A हो सकता है और A भी हो सकता है और this. Did you notice? Odd वर आ रहा है. So here plus होगा. So total ways of doing this equals to 13C4. चारों 4 इसमें से ले लो. The all can be of diamonds. Odd plus all 4 can be of spade. Or all 4 can be of club. Or all 4 can be of heart. So 4 times 13C4. just simplify. So this is your answer. You know now how to simplify. It's not a big task for you now. NCR, n factorial upon n minus r factorial into r factorial. Third sub question, let's go to that. R face cards. R face cards. You know there are 12 face cards, right? 4 king, 4 queen and 4 jack. These are called, face cards, right? You know it. 4 king, 4 queen and 4 jack. ये 12 कार्ड्स आप देखेंगे तो हर एक के ऊपर आपको फेस दिखेगा. So these are called 12 face cards. So therefore total 12 face cards. How many ways this can be done? Selection of 4. So total ways of doing this. 4 selected from 12 face cards. Face card ही आना चाहिए तो आपको 12 में से select करना पड़ेगा. So 12 factorial upon 4 minus 12 minus 4 8 factorial into 4 factorial. Just simplify this. So you will get answer. Fine. Okay. I wanted to just explain you this much only. Okay. What about next question? 2 are red and 2 are black. Now these also there are 26 cards of the red color and 26 cards of the black color. That we know. The fourth question. 2 are red and 2 are black, remember. Okay. So we know that there are 26 cards of the red color and 26 cards of red color, that you know, and 26 cards of the black color, that we know. So from 26, 2 should be selected here, selected, and from this 26 2 should be selected, remember. 2 from this and 2 from this. So total ways equals to here 2 should come from 26. So 26 2 total 4 करना है आपको, remember. So what do you think बीच में क्या आएगा? Into आएगा? Yes. And 26 में से वापस दो 26 2 and this. So you can simplify 26 factorial upon 24 factorial into 2 factorial. 26 factorial upon 24 factorial into 2 factorial. You know it. Just simplify, so you'll get the answer. Okay. And the last sub question. What about the last sub question? Fifth sub question. What it says? Cards are of the same color. 4 cards are of the same color. Same color. Now कितने colors है? You know there are 2 colors. 26 red color, 26 black color. So either चारों चार red होना चाहिए और चारों चार black होना चाहिए. So और word use कर रहे हैं हम लोग. Have you realized? So here from this 4 should be selected, or from this 4 should be selected, or word आ रहा है, remember. वहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं था, दो था, remember the previous question. 2 from this and 2 from this. You have 4 from this or 4 from this. So total ways equals to 26 C4, or means plus, there you had into, remember, 26 C4, right? So it is just twice, 2 times 26 factorial upon 26 minus 4, which is how much? 22 factorial into 4 factorial. So just you simplify this, so you'll get the required answer here, remember, right? You can do this much. Okay. Try the remaining illustrations. I have chosen some important illustration. I'm sure remaining you can do. Don't refer the solutions. Try yourself. Okay? I'm sure you can do those remaining illustrations. If you refer the solution, you cannot solve the sums. Try yourselves, let's see whether you can do or not.